G'day mate, welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. Here we are for episode number 85. So, episode 80, we turned on... where are they? We turned on the silos. Episode 84, we added an extra silo, along with we started shipping all the space science that we could possibly ever use up to the old base, basically so we could turn off the end of the main base. So we're no longer producing any of the rocket components, which is giving us a few more resources back at home base that we can spend on other things we're going to need, like modules and belts and all that sort of fun stuff. Because in this episode, we're going to double it. We have our satellite base that's designed to do 25 satellites per minute, hopefully. And we have our main rocket module that does 5 rockets per minute. And of course, we're shipping all the components from here to then launch them out our lovely rocket silos, which, as you can see, is clipped up to 4.7k space science per minute. It'll get up to 5k eventually. I actually think the current issue is the unloading is less than perfect. Everything sort of dries up whilst this guy's still unloading. So I think I need to do some more tweaks over here. Anyway, what we're going to do is we want to blueprint this and paste it here. As you can see, I've already taken the southern line all the way out, and I've brought a north line out to sort of like here. And I figured, look, there's oil right here. If we line things up correctly, we should have a starting position. So, step 1, Control C. Start here. No, actually, I want to start below the main line because I actually want the whole main line. And I want to go all the way up to, yeah, that's the right-hand side of the base. And where's the top of the base? Top of the base is there. And then on the left-hand side, I know around about there is where I need to be. And we can just watch the frame rate of the game tank as I look at the biggest blueprint in the world. So I want all the tiles, I want all the station names, and we're going to have you as a green symbol, and bye-bye frame rate. We're going to put that in there. So we're going to need 370,000 concrete. We're going to need 52,000 belts, 23,000 speed modules, 13,000 rail, 12,000 undergrounds, 11,000 beacons, 9,000 stack inserters, 6,200 prod mods, 3.2k chests, 3.1k hazard concrete, a whole bunch of substations, pipes, so on and so forth. Now, I have been, in my infinite wisdom, buffering a lot of that stuff. What are we short on already? I'm going to be short on stack inserters. No, we're fine on undergrounds. Beacons, we should be fine. Yeah. Prod mods? No, we're good on prod mods. Chests. I definitely didn't buffer. Oh. There's 2.4k, so we've got 3k in storage, and we need 3.2k, so that's not so bad. 1.7k substations. There's 3k in storage. Pipe. 1.2k straight pipe, and okay, 1.5k underground pipe. So underground pipe's going to be the first thing we're going to run into an issue on. But we have a giant blueprint. Now, with the way Factorio works, even if I pick this up and I got it in position, and I know I can use a zoom command to actually zoom out so I can actually see the whole blueprint at once. If anything goes into the fog of war, i.e. outside my screen, it won't place. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to sort of piecemeal this whole blueprint together. So the first thing I want, because it's the most important, is the very, very start of oil. I want to have the tiles, and that's my first blueprint. And really, I want to try and... Nope. I want to copy one of them, because I want to try and line them up with these possible pump jack locations. Those two top ones will line up. The bottom one will line up. We'll take that as a sign as that's where our first blueprint's going to go. So, step 1, get our starting blueprint. Step 2 is going to be starting to invite trains over. A lot of trains. We're going to need... first off, I'm going to need a trash outpost. I'm going to need a building outpost. And probably the train that delivers train track. So we're going to go with module 2 trash. Copy, paste, paste. Yep. Module 2 builder. And module 2 rails. Okay, and then I should really put some signals at the other end so these guys actually work. You, and you. Okay, so we've got our 3 train stations. Next thing is trash train. I want you to go to module 2 trash. Remove that condition because that's stopping it going anywhere. Inactivity 15 seconds. Done. Okay, so that's the first train done. Your miners, your everything. So I want you to go to, so you're on 60 seconds past with 15 seconds of inactivity. So we want you to go module 2 builder. Time passed. 60 seconds, yeah. And inactivity of 15. And then I've just been adding these passenger presents in here to stop train wandering off. And then I need you. You're going to go to module 2 rails. I'm just going to put a passenger... No. Okay, we're going to do inactivity 15 seconds with a time passed of 60 seconds. And I actually think because of the sheer distance between A and B, I'm actually going to be changing a lot of these trains to have a much higher timer. Oh, and I'm going to want concrete. Okay, let's just do that to get the start of the track in. I'm going to want a concrete train as well. Because, you know, we might as well just get the concrete done at the same time. Module 2 bricks. Okay, where's that bricky train? It's gone already. Okay, so you go to, that's main base. Let's just go with module 2 bricks. We want item count that equals 0, or item count hazard concrete equals 0. That's the only time you're allowed to leave. Oh, you had so many ores in there. Okay, because the passenger present wasn't keeping it still. All right, go. Come back here, train. No. How many of the trains have come and gone already? Oh, you haven't. All right. We need a heap of filter stack inserters. So you're the trash train. Okay, trash train's an easy one. Help if I had more. No, okay, you're the first one here. So we're going to go with that's the trash train. You have all sorts of stuff. Okay, what did you do? Passenger present. Manual. Trash train can go away. Okay. So, first off, do you have robots? You do. That's going to be the first thing we're going to need a heap of. Okay. Robots to the rescue. Alright, we need one of them with one of them. You just do train tracks. So that's easy. You do manual. Okay. Hang on. You're done. You're the easiest one. Okay, so that's concrete being done. I want stack inserters. I think I'm just going to start blueprinting things. Manual. Alright, so you are going to do cap to one slot. We want train. Oh no, we want power poles. We want substations. We want roboports. Oops, accidental discharge. Yep, it's fine. We're going to want train track out of you, train track out of you. We're going to copy that there and that there. Okay. Limit these to one each. So we want you to do belt, you to do underground belts, you to do splitters. That's the first way I get done. Prod mods, speed mods, assemblers, another substation. What else do you do? You do stack inserters. Handcraft more of those. We want... I gotta remember to cap these. Stack inserters. We want chem plants, refineries. That one. That one. Substations? Oh, we're already got a different train unloading substations. That should be fine. Okay, so that should be that one done. So we can paste you there. We're going to want 2 stack inserters here. One doing speed modules, one doing beacons, and I can quite easily tell those to be uncapped entirely. You guys go nuts. Pipe chests, red inserters. Pipe chests, red inserters. Tanks and pumps. And I've changed my mind already. I'm not going to cap anything. I just have the trash train pick it all up when we're done. That one and that one. Actually, no. I'm going to cap some things. Yes, that's the new answer. Okay, we're going to uncap you lot, because I figure they're pretty safe to uncap because we need 10 bazillion of them. I'm going to uncap you. You should be fine. I'm going to uncap you. I can uncap speed modules. I can uncap prod mods. I can uncap those. I can uncap that. And I can uncap that. Alright, so it just leaves the trash train. which is literally just done. Alright, automatic. Automatic. Automatic, I think. Where is this trash train? Miles away. Hang on, was it you that did robots? Yes. I also want all your robots, please. That one and that one. That's a ghost inserter. Yeah, let's go to real inserter. Oh crap, there's a few real inserters missing. Okay. Alright. Don't stay on the track, JD. Okay. Power. Power. Roboport. Roboport. Okay. Now, before I go any further, I need Logibots. So, you train. Take me home. I knew I forgot something. So, yeah, Logibots and like 500 construction robots, give or take. And we're gonna go with, no, we're gonna go with 250. Alright, so we're gonna go home, get some supplies. Meanwhile, oh, actually, who has radars? Okay, hang on. Green blueprint. 37 radars. So technically, I have all the radars. And yeah, see the FPS just tank. Okay. Just a quick jaunt back to base. We'll just get there a little bit faster. I've also, the other thing, I moved the solar station all the way back to tier. You had some Logibots I probably could have stolen. Oh, the solar train has Logibots. Yeah, I knew there was a train that had Logibots. It's fine. Oh, and the combat train has construction robots. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. We've made it home. I'm going to sit here for seconds. On their way 450. On their way 250. Yeah, it won't take long. Also means my inventory can be topped up with whatever needs topping up. And these chests are going to get demolished very, very quickly. Yeah, poor robots. Like this. Actually... Oh, autosave. Okay. Come on, game. I want to go put down some big blueprints. Right, if I want to put one of them about there... Copy, paste. That'll help. Okay, you are definitely not going to the right station. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Train takes off at the wrong station. Alright, because yeah, I want to basically get out here and start dumping down and piecing together all our blueprints. That's the plan for this episode. If I can start piecing together all the different sections, I can then walk away, leave the bots. In theory, they should get it done. In theory. I also need to set wood to be auto-trashed. And coal and stone, because I'm going to end up with a lot of that crap in my inventory. Okay, out. Two more. Okay, they go in there. They go in there. things can start getting built en masse. Alright, so we have our start to oil. Now, because we're going from an existing blueprint, I should have a complete robot network already. So it's just a case of getting to the right location and overlap blueprints. Come on, trees, out of my way. Try that again. Copy from there to there to there. Hold down shift. I want enemy tiles. Let's not do station names. And then line up your overlap. Done. So that's the top half of oil done. So now we're going to go back over here again. And we're going to do sort of from the very first refinery backward with tiles. And the very first thing I always do is I always take it off the screen and put it on my toolbar so I'm not holding it, because I lose all the frames if I'm holding it. Put that there. And then go away all the trees. All the trees. Alright, so I do not want to request set that to 0, set that to 0, set that to 0, set that really high, set that really high. All this bottom station actually down here doesn't exist. I don't have to worry about it. Set that to 0, set that to 0. I don't want to request those anymore. I only need 50 of those guys. How many do we have so far? We've got 500 construction robots. So I want to put request a chest there, into there, with a little bit of wire. And we want you to read robot statistics. I want... Actually, we're just going to go lazy. We're going to go if Z, being the available construction robots, is less than 50, add more. And I'll say Logibots, come put construction robots in there. Because this train should unload construction robots, which means I should end up with bots in here, and then if there's less than 50 available construction robots, we'll just keep throwing them in the chest. Over and over and over. And then as long as I can keep... So the trick is I need to try my best to make sure power's hooked up. Because as long as I hook up power, then that means the robot network will get built. And if the robot network gets built, then... What else am I requesting? Chests, 0. Train track, 0. Stack inserters, 0. That's got to get us close to nothing. Because yeah, I want to be able to put down. I want to put down power, and I want to put down roboports, and I want to put down radars. That's really all I want to happen from my own inventory. Everything else, I'd like the base spots to sort of handle. Okay, so first off, confirm that this is all complete. There's no blank spots missing. That looks pretty good. We've made it to the start of red circuits. So I want to go for everything below this oil. Into, let's say, right about here. Again, entities tiles. This might be too big. No, it should fit right there. Done. Another giant blueprint thrown down. Come on, robots. Hurry up. Pipes in my inventory. That's getting cleared out. Actually, you know what? Pipe can go away. Other pipe can go away. Train track can all go away. The less I have in my inventory, the better. Okay. So this is the start of red circuits. We've got a big chunk of red circuits done. So now we need to go left of red circuits, which is the green circuit build. Same story over here. Copy, paste, include the tiles, rinse and repeat again. Try and align things. Nope. Ah, it's that section. Okay. So this is going to bring us over to some part right in the middle of the smelting. Wrong build. That's green circuit. So where? Who knows where actually? These blueprints are so massive you can't really tell what's what anymore. You've just got to sort of blindly look for something you can line up and go from there. Everything's blue. I take that as a win. So it should take us right the way down, right the way across. With left edge in there. So we're down to all this belt spaghetti. So we're going to go from there across to... Sure, let's try and get that much in one blueprint. That's it, everything in the top half's blue. So it's good, it's gone, it's down, it's placed. So we can start with the bottom train tracks. And yes, all these biters don't exist actually. You know, they're just old phantom ghosts. I cannot possibly do that many train tracks at once. Where's the coal? That seems like a good dividing spot. With the tiles, I'm not going to do station names because it might lead to some very confused trains. Crap. No, I can't line that up to anything. We have belts that do a left-hand turn. We have the end of smelting. Okay, so we have the end of... Wrong build. That build. End of smelting, belts do a left-hand turn. Big chunk of belts do a left-hand turn. Okay, so I need to get from there across the coal. I need to make sure I'm copying enough tiles again. There. There. Okay, so there should be all the train stations done, all the chests, everything down to the stackers. I'm going to have to handcraft a heap of combinators. Forgot about that. Alright, so if that's our coal station, we now need to copy from coal dump, or coal drop rather, tiles as well. So that should give us to the end of our train tracks. Yes. Now we start going up again. We'll use coal as our divider again. Tiles. Nope. Yeah, it does have that train track in it. That's the thing. It's so hard to see ghosts. So you got to make sure everything is lined up and has that blue overlay, which means you've matched things perfectly. Okay, so then in theory, that might be too much. We'll find out. Yep, that lines up. So that's that whole steel smelter block. No, it's not even steel. It's green circuit smelter block. Which goes right to the top of green circuits. And then if I go from the top of green circuits all the way across the coal line up to, hell, will even include the low density structures. No, that one, that one. Up a bit further. Now we're going to need a new acid train, and actually that was missing the blueprint. So we'll just do that real quick. Line you up there. Boom, 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 boom. Low density structures. So we want low density structures up to, well, across from low density structures, all those train tracks up to about here-ish. Include our tiles again. And in theory, if I can work out where's what, this should completely double overlap with the bottom ones and the top ones, and everything should go down peachy. There we go. So, with that done, I don't think the blueprint's complete. I think there's a big chunk missing in the middle, but everything right to left, top to bottom, the whole outside is now done. All the plastic is done. Red circuits are done, which I did have to rearrange this, right? You guys down in the comment section, you can now be completely justified. I did have to rearrange this. It was still wrong. I admit it. Go away, trees. You can see I do have gaps where I don't have blueprint or roboport coverage. Okay, so we need red circuits still. So I'm just going to copy all of red circuits. Yeah, I'm not copying that blueprint string. That goes there. Okay, strip down here. Okay. Hang on. Tiles. That was missing. Okay, so I got red circuits. I need red circuit smelting. We'll go from there to there, hoping to get complete coverage. Down to say there, tiles again. Oh, that's it. Okay. Yep, everything's blue, which means everything's happy, because blue is a happy color. Yeah. And that's covered us all the way down to the train tracks. So I think we've just blueprinted everything from there across to here. I have no real way of, well, I can use a console command after it's all laid down to have robot coverage. and then try and put down that master blueprint that we took. I can do that, and that's probably what I will do. But now is just the joy of actually building it all. So I need to go stand at the far corner and help the robots get the robot coverage done. Oh, that's one thing actually. This one does have gaps in the robot network. Like this whole center section is missing because I just can't. I get the robot ports a little bit closer, but I can't actually get coverage in the middle. So like this little section in the middle, I have to put down. This little section in the middle of this one, I have to put down. This fairly decent sized section in here, I have to put down. Same with here. Yeah, I can get the top robot ports to move down one tile, but I cannot get complete robot coverage in here. I'd really like to get one of you two moved over one tile, just so I didn't have this one tile stripped down the middle. I might put an underground in here to get that robot port over one tile. But yeah, I don't have complete coverage, so there is still a fair bit I have to do manually. Along with I'm going to have to take the tree decon planner and say get rid of all the trees. So yeah, there's still plenty to do, but that's going to be end of this episode. I'm going to see you in the next episode where, in theory, if nothing goes wrong, this is completely built. Like, I know it's going to take a few hours of the robots just putting stuff down and me helping to get it fully built, but in theory, that's going to be the next episode. This will be fully built, fully decked out. I will have got the stackers put in. And then hopefully I join you guys in the next episode where we just turn on the trains and this thing should fire up. And it should also deposit... actually, next episode we're going to build its unload station. And then the episode after that we're going to turn this on. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to go. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you got any questions, any comments, anything I screwed up, by all means, write them down in the comment section below. If you like the video, click the like button. If you want to share it with your friends, I'd appreciate. The lovely YouTube bot would also appreciate any attention and stroking of its ego you'll actually give it. At the same time, if you want to subscribe, I'd appreciate it. YouTube would appreciate it. And it's free. Anyway, that's it. I'm out. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.